Hi, this is Dr. Latasha McElwain, and I would like to introduce my first book. The name of my first book is Fragile Brokenness: The Unspoken Secrets That Shape a Pretty Unprotected Girl into a Practicing Clinician and Therapist. My key phrase is: when life gave me lemons, I gave life a doctor. I hope this would be an inspiring read for everyone, with inspiring experiences and heavy experiences that will bring about the importance of being self-aware, dealing with traumas, and being focused on your mental health wellness. The proof is in the journey. I hope you enjoy my book, Fragile Brokenness: The Unspoken Secrets That Shape a Pretty Unprotected Girl into a Practicing Clinician and Therapist. Sales begin December 2023. Hello, and welcome back to We Got Options with the Doctor and Son. I am Dr. Latasha McElwain, and of course, my son is here, Tremaine Green. We are the duo that hosts this show, We Got Options with the Doctor and Son. This is a show about overall mental health, wellness, and just speaking on different things in life in general. So with that being said, we are actually coming in from sunny Belize. And today we are doing our second show from here. We're on location. We are here for our first international health and wellness retreat that we have been able and been blessed to be a part of with OS Journeys with Cynthia Jordan, Miss Cynthia Jordan. And we are just extremely happy to be here and so proud of the fact that we are here at my first headlining of an international retreat, an international health and wellness retreat, that is. So with us being here, we have had a fun, full day of activities. My goodness, Tremaine, has it not been a day?
Yeah, it's been a day.
Okay. All right. So for starters, we're going to talk about what we got into this morning. This morning, we started out with morning meditation, of course, with yours truly, Dr. Latasha McElwain. I did a wonderful meditation in the open courtyard, which was definitely green and lush and beautiful. We had some lily pad ponds behind us. It was an amazing event. And with that, we did a meditation probably about 20 to maybe 40 minutes, I believe. But it was definitely a great time to get out and get our meditation on early in the morning. We did stretch with our meditation, and that was amazing for everyone. A lot of times people think that meditation is something where you have to sit still and do nothing the entire time. And of course, I am that person that is here to challenge that and say meditation doesn't always have to be your traditional state of meditation. Some people cannot sit still. So today we incorporated the fact that we stretched within our meditation, and we had our participants and our guests feeling really, really involved in the activity by allowing them to be able to modify a lot of their moves when they were stretching and getting into their meditation, and definitely being able to modify their way in trying to figure out the way that they can start to think about meditation in that way. So they got a short snippet of what meditation is all about. And we went right on into stretching and putting ourselves in a real good place for meditation. Tremaine, any thoughts you had about the meditation? Anything you want to share about what we did?
Um, it was very relaxing and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely had
I
us.
mean, with the birds and
Oh yeah, the birds chirping.
everything around us.
Oh yeah, oh yes. And the skies are so blue here and the water is so beautiful. So it was just a moment to be in a silent state of mind and to be really focused on deep breathing and being so in the moment. Mindfulness, meditation, that was kind of what we were going for this morning. And after that, we went into our journaling workshop. So this one was great. We actually moved locations for our journaling workshop, and we went out on the beautiful deck. They have a lower deck here that is just 100% beautiful. We were able to sit out on that deck and definitely see the ocean right below us, of course, as we walked out onto the deck. Where we sat was very breezy and really nice, just real comfortable. We were able to see the sun. We were able to see the beautiful water. We was able to see the little fishies in the water. It was just a beautiful sight to see. And that's where we started our journaling. And I mentioned our journal in our last episode, but basically with our journaling, we start with our day of arrival. We talked about the day of arrival and just being able to for individuals to take a leisure walk around the resort yards and the resort grounds to familiarize themselves with the facilities and where things are located. Because again, as we're talking, we're actually saying we're moving from location to location. This is a did they say 40 acres, Tremaine? Resort? 40 acres out here?
Um,
I think
I
someone
think so.
yeah, I think someone said 40 acres. So with it being 40 acres of land, some of it's fully developed. The area that we're in is definitely fully developed, but it's still very natural in being fully developed as it is a resort. We have our own individual cottages. So we have cottages, everyone have their own individual cottage. If you came as a couple or with someone else, then you could have shared your cottage with someone. We have amazing rooms. We have outdoor showers. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just, I can't continue to keep on. I could keep on going about how beautiful it is, but the grounds here is so amazing. It's definitely shaping up to be a very unforgettable experience. This is the escape to relaxation. This is what we're working on. The adventures that we have in place and the things that we have coming up, the natural beauty treatments and things of that nature that's going to be coming up later on in the next few days is going to be amazing. The purpose for this trip, of course, we always tell people we're here to rejuvenate, we're here to restore, we're here to start to get into our inner self and be able to do a complete transformation of our mind, body, and soul. We want that renewal to happen. So, in the first day of journaling, talking about different things like that, just to allow people to have that moment to jog their thoughts and things of that nature. Day one, talking about evolve, talking about the gradual development, transformation, or regression, excuse me, progression of something over a period of time, and then change towards more advanced, complex, or refined state with improvement. And then transformed is day one, also talking about the process of undergoing a significant or profound change that results in an improved state or condition. So with that, on arrival day, that was the first day of prompts that was there that we actually spoke about when we went over to our the deck area for our um, journaling workshop. And talking about that, then there were thoughts that we kind of talked about. We actually talked about the prompts, but then we just went into different things and just wanted individuals just to really talk about, okay, what is it that they are wanting, what are they wanting to kind of not even, I wouldn't say even rid themselves of, but just improve themselves in certain areas. And then of course today is the day of mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation pretty much is awakening your awareness of your thoughts, feelings, sensations, and surroundings, paying attention and being present, allowing yourself to captivate mindfulness and focus, and both mindfulness and meditation can improve relaxation, reduce stress, and enhance overall well-being. So that was day two. That what is day two, and that's what we kind of talked about as well. And on day two, it's talked about refresh and it talked about reinvigorated. So refresh is the state of feeling invigorated or re-energized after rest with a boost of energy resulting in improved focus and well-being. And reinvigorate is the state of being revived or revitalized and renewed, a sense of enthusiasm, vitality, and strength after a period of positive influence. That is day one and day two. Those are the meditation prompts that we have here. And of course, we did go through what day three would be, and day four and day five. Day three, I'm just going to run through them quite quickly here because we're going to be talking about it more. Day three is going to be rejuvenation of you. Day four is going to be a day of adventure. And day five is going to be the full day of reflection. So, with our journaling workshop, we introduced all of the parts of the journal to the entire group, but we gave them just a snippet of each area so that they could figure out, okay, what am I going to journal about and how am I going to take this experience and create an experience out of it so that I can be able to take something back home with me and be very into my understanding of what journaling is and how to journal for the most part. But in the workshop, and Tremaine, I know you probably already know this, but of course, when it comes down to doing a workshop for me, I like to make sure that people understand that the same way there are different ways of meditating, there are different ways that you can also look at journaling. So journaling doesn't always have to be my day, what I did, what I didn't do, da 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 da. Journaling can also be a place of speaking. I tell people I journal in many different ways. I journal about my gratitude, being just grateful for being here. I journal about my everyday activities. I journal about my food intake, trying to get my 150 grams of a protein in a day. I journal about that. I journal about my exercise routines and getting my exercise in and dancing and things of that nature. I journal about my swimming. I journal about my finances and wanting to be debt free and things of that nature, which, I did explain to the group that yes, I have been very successful in that and I am debt free. I journal about my creativity for my different businesses. I journal about what I want to see happen in the next year or so, or what I want to see happen in the next few weeks, or what my goal is and things of that nature. I journal about all those things. And so that was one of the things that we did talk about. Tremaine, what are your thoughts when you hear about the whole thing about the different ways that people can meditate and the different ways people can journal, even to the point where we spoke about journaling in a way where you're not writing it, but you're using a device to actually record it. You can just record your voice if you have these creative ideas or different things that's going on that you really need to talk out. So, Tremaine, what are your thoughts when it comes down to talking about being able to modify these pretty traditional interventions that come into play when we talk about mental health and being very healthy and wellness and all that good stuff? What are your thoughts when we're talking about, kind of having different ways of doing things, being a little bit more, having the ability to modify it?
I think it's very good, to have that type of modification to anything that you can do so that, there's really no excuse, if you feel that you can do it, that you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I also tell people journaling might not be an everyday thing. In the workshop, I did share with my attendees and guests about basically me picking up my journal June 2019 and putting it down for a few minutes and a few months or so and picking back up. I think I picked back up December 1st, 2019. I was in there June and July, I think, and then I dropped it down for a little bit and picked it back up in December of 2019. But I say that to say, I do believe when we're thinking about things and what we're doing and things of that nature, we have to be mindful that sometimes it's not going to be an everyday event. But sometimes when we're first starting out, it is good for it to be an everyday event. And I think we all can tell why that would be good as far as it being an everyday event, when you're starting out with something. But over the years, I've jumped in, I've jumped out. But I'm a pretty consistent journaler, as in I at least journal once or twice a month, or if I'm, on a busy stretch or whatever, it could be 4 months later. I'll go back to the drawing board, see what I got there, and then I'll add some stuff to it. So those are ideas that I've definitely put out there for my attendees that came to the workshop. when we talk about journaling. So, Jermaine, any feedback you want to give on that about journaling?
I think you hit everything that I wanted to say.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and talk about the last event we had for the evening, which was the sound bath. The sound bath yoga. Oh my goodness, that was such an experience. To be in a room that the lights were down and we were really listening to these sounds and really focusing on ourselves and definitely going into that inner place and finding that inner peace. That was an amazing experience. I believe the whole process of it, and even writing down, because we did have a moment where we wrote down some good little things that we want to kind of rid of in our lives. And we went outside and we actually burnt them. The instructor took us outside and we burnt the what we want to be rid of in our life or what we want to definitely improve on and get better. And I think that that was something absolutely amazing to just let that go and be done, you know. So that was a great part of what we did as well. Tremaine, what did you think about that part of it?
Um, I thought it was very nice and
Mm-hmm.
very, I guess, how can I say it? Very metaphorical, and the fact that you're burning away things that that you think you can,
Mm-hmm.
that you need to be without, that you're
Absolutely.
trying to improve yourself. It's very
Mhm.
symbolic. That's what I wanted to say.
Very symbolic. There you go. I knew it was going to come to you. So yeah, I do like that. As far as that powerful therapeutic and restorative process, it was very, very powerful and very, very therapeutic. I really thought that, yeah, as we were going through that process, it was just an amazing feeling. Yes, I think that even with that process, it was, a time for us to just kind of just let things go and just be in the moment. So yeah. So with that, we're going to go to a commercial break and we'll be back after these messages. Dr. Latasha McElwain's professional consulting services. Dr. Latasha McElwain has become an elite and esteemed professional in her field of counseling psychology. She provides consultation in counseling and business practices, as well as providing supervision, consultation to professionals in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Please reach out to drlatashamcElwain.com 704-492-1105. Welcome back to We Got Options with the Doctor and Son. So we are still in sunny Belize doing our on location recordings and letting everybody know our live shows are happening. So yes, we are letting everyone know that we are out here and we are doing it. Yay, Belize. But we talked a little bit in the first half of the show about what we did on Thursday. And Thursday was an amazing day. Now we're going to talk about what is getting ready to happen for Friday. So Friday, another amazing day in sunny Belize. We are looking at the rejuvenation of you. That's our topic for that day. And for the rejuvenation of you, in our journal, we have the rejuvenation of you. Take a moment and experience the vibrant greenery, pops of bright colors, life-giving energy from the freshwater lagoons, breathtaking scenery, and its watery reflection gives you time, inspiration, and space to slow down. And for day 3, we're going to be talking about being rejuvenated, and that's feeling restored to a more energetic condition with a sense of freshness and increased vitality after a period of positive change. And then we're going to also be looking at day 3. The other prompt is renewed, a state of being restored or revived, given a sense of improvements and changes. So with that in mind, we're looking forward to a wonderful Friday coming up on the rejuvenation of youth. We are looking to do a wonderful, wonderful, just amazing spa day. We're going to be in our spa lounge, and that is going to be basically just looking at the little secret winding path that we have in this on this property. One of the things, Tremaine, I'll mention is there was a video that we put out last year. It was when we first said that we were going to do this retreat, this international health and wellness retreat, and start all this up. There was a video that came out with it, and the video showed those little secret winding paths that's enclosed in the area. And the area basically, it's protected by the canopy of a jungle type atmosphere. And basically it's a gentle shift that comes over you when you walk through that area. It's very, very calming and very, very relaxing. Also, this area, because we've already seen it, this area is definitely an area where it gives that energy. The water is there. They have an abundance of freshwater lagoons, breathtaking scenery, of course, and just different ways of being able to look at the world and realize that the world is very beautiful and we have to slow down. We have to stop and smell the roses, right? So that's one of the things we're going to be dealing with tomorrow, a full day of spa. And the spa treatments were ones that we actually were able to choose a few weeks back, almost a month ago. We were able to choose those spa treatments. So Tremaine, are you excited for your spa treatment?
Yeah, I really am.
Yes.
First time.
Oh, first time at it. Yes, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. So yeah, so we're looking forward to our spa treatments. And I think the spa treatments had many different things that they could do. But what I do understand is there are body wraps, there are facials, there are massages, classic massages, deep massages, there are waxing that can go on. There's so many different things that can happen. And pedicures, manicures, all that good stuff can happen at the spa. So the spa treatment, it's a part of the program here of what we're doing. It's a part of our program is to get you a spa treatment with the trip. So people who've never had spa treatments before, this might be something that you want to look into as far as being able to get that spa treatment in there, and knowing that you're on a full trip for health and wellness, just to work on the things that you really want to work on. And then Friday evening, there's also going to be a evening sunset yoga and meditation. And that one is going to actually happen on the grounds as well. And it's going to be, I'm sure, an amazing view to watch the sun go down with yoga and meditation in place. That one is going to be done by one of the yoga instructors that's going to come in. And so we're looking forward to that one. And we're pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be a great experience to watch the sunset, over the ocean or over wherever we're going to be located on the property. It's going to be a beautiful spot. So when we get to that location where we're going to watch the sunset, I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. Tremaine, what are your thoughts on that one?
I can't wait to see it.
Exactly. I think we're all in the same boat right now. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of We Got Options with the Doctor and Son, actually on location from Belize for our very first International Health and Wellness Retreat. So with that being said, Tremaine, we'll pick up next time and we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. We Got Options with the Doctor and Son, a family conversation discussing mental health and wellness topics weekly with a variety of special guest appearances. Join us every Friday morning at 8:30 a.m. on www.wdrbmedia.com.